Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. Some of you thought I wasn't going to do a video for New Year. Yes, I am. Cold here today. I can't remember a New Year's Eve / New Year's Day where I'm at that we didn't have a snowstorm. I had one today. Starting to turn into rain and melt though. So that'll be fun about 2 in the morning when it freezes over for everybody who's out and about. Sorry, just adjusting this camera here. Yeah. Sorry, trying to get the camera a little better. So I hope everybody had a good 2019. It was a good year, and it was a year of changes, good and bad, like everything. You know, for those who've been watching my videos since the beginning, you know I used to mention my wife a lot. Well, this year we decided to go our separate ways. No fights or anything, just kind of, we're still friends. We still hang out. And just, shit happens, man. You can't, sometimes you're just not compatible as you thought. And we gave it the old college try for years, and the last couple of years were a little rough, but we just decided it was, and we're both better off, I think. We both miss each other, of course, because we still love each other, but yeah, we're better friends than lovers. So that's why she hasn't been mentioned in my videos a lot lately. Start a new job, move to a new town, then move back. Haven't lost anybody this year, which is quite honestly the biggest gift of them all. Lost my great aunt a couple years ago. She was like, we used to call her Nanny too, because her and my Nan have lived together pretty much my whole life. They've attached at the hip. They were sisters, and that was rough. But we got through it. Last year, my mom lost her best friend, my aunt. So that was rough. Geez, we lost her in November, I think, so close to the holidays. That was rough. But nobody lost anybody this year, which is a blessing. And if you haven't lost anybody this year, consider it a gift. And if you have, my condolences. I really do know what it's like, how hard it can be. I was fully expecting my old girl, my puppy, to not make it to another Christmas. She does. She's doing fine. She's as healthy as you can ask for a 13-year-old dog. She still goes out and plays, like today in the snow. She loves the snow. So maybe I'll be lucky and get another Christmas out of her. We'll see. So yeah, not a downer. Just, you know, consider yourself lucky if you have it. And if you have, my condolences. I know exactly what you're going through. It gets better. And I'm at that age where a lot of my family is getting older. You know, my parents are in their late 50s, early 60s. My grandmother's in her 80s. So they're at that age where, you know, so hopefully I make through another year, not lose anybody, including my own mutt. But, yeah. So it was definitely a year of ups and downs for me, like every year though. There's never a perfect year. Despite all these positive posts you'll see on Facebook, usually from girls. Like, this year it's gonna be my year. This year I'm gonna cut out all the bullshit. It's gonna be the same year as last year. Just making different mistakes, hopefully not the same ones, and learn from them. So I hope you all have a great year though, honestly, I do. I'm just teasing. What am I going to do? This might be a little long video. I might break it up into 2. Just want to kind of talk about a few of my favorite pickups this year. Some colognes, some dupes, a couple samples that I wasn't too impressed with. One that I still haven't bought the cologne, which is surprising. And a couple that I'm looking forward to buying this year. Of course, that'll change, so something new every month listed. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into the dupes, the colognes, Attack of the Clones. These are three that I was really excited to pick up this year. I think one I picked up the year before, but I used it all up, and I just picked it up recently again, like a month ago. I really like this one. The first one one of my favorites I picked up this year is from Preferred. And it's Black Tie Gentleman. Eau de Parfum. Their version of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Oriental, spicy Oriental. Tobacco, wood, vanilla, cinnamon. Just an all around. I'm not giving you a review. Some of these I've reviewed, some of them I haven't. You can check on the channel if you want, but I'm not giving you big reviews and longevity and stuff. Just really nice, sweet tobacco scent. I'll show you the bottle. It's actually even a nice bottle. You see I wore a bit of it. This is one of the Preferreds that you don't need a whole... lasts a pretty good long time. You don't need to reapply every 3 hours. This is pretty much an all-dayer. Another one I got, this one is from the Doses Fragrances, New York. Umo Brave Men, another copy of a Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Again, another sweet, kind of spicy scent. Good longevity, another mostly all-dayer scent. I think I did a review on it. Go back and look if you want. This is the one that I picked up, I think, not last year. Well, technically it's last year now, I guess. The year before, but Reclaimed. Our version of Jean Varvartus Artisan Pure. It's just a nice amber wood type musk and citrus scent. Can't wait for the summer. I mean, I wear it all year round, of course, but this is really shine in the summer. Performance, not too bad on this one either for Preferred. About 5 or 6 hours out of it, if I remember right. So nice scent. Nice scent. Let's get into a couple of my favorite pickups. I picked up, got for Christmas, the Club de Nuit Intense Man. Another one of my favorite dupes, but don't really classify it as a pickup so much this year because I just got it. And I've had it before a couple times. But it is great if you're looking for that Aventus vibe without the Aventus price check point. So, speaking of Aventus vibe, Mont Blanc Explorer. When this first came out, people trashed the shit out of it. In the last month or so, now that all the hype has died down and crap, people are really starting to give this its due, I find. A lot of the reviewers who didn't like it at first are now putting it in their top 10s and of the year, and similar to Aventus, not Aventus, but very similar. More of a woody, again, kind of an amber woody base on it. Nice scent. It's starting to go down in price, so I think you can pick up a 50 mil for like $50 now. So not bad. One I obviously had before and I ran out of, and I picked up again this year. Sauvage EDT, the Eau de Toilette. Loud and Proud, baby. Loud and Proud. This is another one that a lot of camera ran out of juice. Sorry. What I was saying, she's loud and proud. This is one a lot of fragrance guys hate on. They hate on still. Generic comes to mind. Just, you know, one guy, a fucking idiot. Sorry. I'm one of the faves. Oh, it's so pedestrian. Oh, Mr. fucking Metropolitan there. Very cosmopolitan you are. So metropolitan, or so fucking pedestrian. He's some kind of fucking prince or something. A lot of people battle with this and Aventus. Call Aventus the boxer dropper and this. And it is true, a lot of guys prefer the smell of Aventus over this. But a lot of women prefer the smell of this over Aventus. Your call. But I was glad to pick up another bottle. I got it cheap. I don't know if you've seen my pickup video for it. I got it off Kijiji with half a dozen other scents, including another one I'm going to show you that I picked up in it for $100. Can't be beat, boys. And yes, they're real. They're authentic. They're not. Nobody around my city even knows about how to fucking fake cologne. So, yeah, I'm not in a metropolitan area for the most part. The other one I picked up in that online pickup was this. Dolce & Gabbana Intenso Eau de Parfum. I didn't know too much about it. I know I like the original Dolce & Gabbana. And, yeah, this one is... a lot of people, this doesn't get a lot of play, and a lot of people were, I guess, upset that it wasn't a more intense version of the original. But it really is, because the original now, and for the past 10 years, as nice as it is, hasn't been that strong. This is kind of a throwback to the original, like 20 years ago, whenever it fucking came out. That people are buying online for $150, $200 plus. So if you're looking to get more of that original pre-reformulation Dolce & Gabbana, you don't want to spend $200. You pick this up now, I think, for like $30, $40. A small bottle. So, yeah, why not? I don't even give it much play, but that's just because I've got so much to wear, but I still love it. YSL Eau de Parfum. You can see I still haven't opened it because I still have 2 more of the samples left. I'm going to get a lot more play in the next month or so when it gets really cold around here. You see my review on it. I very much like it. I still don't really like the opening, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys won't either. But give it 20 minutes, a half hour, and once that opening, because it's loud, but it's also a mess. Smells like a mess. But 20 minutes, a half hour, everything starts kind of blended together, and it turns into a very beautiful leather, spicy leather, woody type scent. It's nice. This is one I don't even think I talked about. I might have, I might not have. I can't remember. I'd have to look back. But it was just got it from Shoppers. It was one of their $20 ones. I was kind of like, you know what? I've never heard of it. It's $20. I'll give it a shot. Never even heard of the person, and I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. So don't crucify me. Ermenegildo Zigana. Fuck, it sounds like a Star Wars name, for fuck's sakes. Umo. Yeah. It has a classic, citrusy, Italian type citrusy vibe to it, but with a base of woods, a lot of amber wood. Very nice, very pleasant. Again, waiting for the summer. This is when this will rock. But I have worn it in the winter and it does fine. But it will rock better in the summer. The next one is probably my favorite pickup of the year. Which was a surprise because I didn't expect a whole lot out of it. Simply because it's a Salvatore Ferragamo. Not that his stuff is bad. It's just usually just on the okay side, you know what I mean? Like, it's what it is what it is, right? Aqua Essentia. I was pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. I've worn a bit of it, as you can see. Classic. And I mean classic. I said it before off the top. Kind of like that. Kind of like Dolce & Gabbana right off that initial, like, few 30 seconds to a minute. That effervescent grape, almost champagne-like quality. Goes away pretty quick. And then it's a beautiful, classic Italiano cologne. You know, the citruses and the light woods. And gets a lot of comparisons to Acqua di Parma Colonia, which I can see. Aqua Essentia Colonial is just a classic Italian cologne aftershave. Floral and citrusy and woody, mostly citrusy and floral, slight musk, beautiful scent. It's my favorite of the year, and I got it for $22. Just another random pickup from Winners, I think it was, and I just was like, yeah. And I passed it up like 3 times. And like the 3rd time I was in there, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get it. They had initially marked it down when it was $39 when I first went in, and they had marked it down to $29. And then they marked it down to $22, and I was like, you know what, I'll get it now. And best $22 I spent all year, honestly. So, yeah. So that was my favorite pickups of the year. Some nice scents. Can't wait to wear them more. So let's talk about a few samples that I didn't like and one that I really liked. And I still can't believe I haven't picked up the cologne yet, but whatever. I'll get it eventually. No rush. The first one I sampled that I didn't like, and I shouldn't say I didn't like this one. It was just too similar to its brother, if you know what I mean when I tell you. Versace Eros Flame. A little more citrusy off the top than Eros, but after that, it's pretty much just Versace Eros without the performance. Not that the performance on this is bad, but Versace Eros is a beast in the performance. You know, this is slightly above average, I'd say. So if you're going to get one, I'd just go with Eros. Unless you just really like the different opening. I'd just go with Eros. This one surprised me and really disappointed me because I love this and the Eau de Parfum. I love Dior Sauvage Parfum. I didn't find it performed that well. Only lasted about 5 hours on me. Didn't project very much at all. And went sour on me. I don't know if there's grapefruit in this. I can't remember, but I'm telling you there's grapefruit because when I have, it's like my problem with oh my god, not Dylan Blue, Bleu de Chanel. Jesus, brain fart. They went sour on me too because of the grapefruit. My skin just makes grapefruit go pungent. So there's definitely some grapefruit in here. A lot, because it goes very pungent on my skin. And I wore it like 4 times just to make sure. And yeah. And no, it's not fake. It's straight from the company. It's unfortunate. And it doesn't even smell that good. They changed. They took out a few things from Sauvage and Sauvage EDT and EDP and it's kind of similar, just yeah. No, I mean, unless I find it cheap, and I mean very cheap, and you hardly ever find yours. Like I got lucky with this, so unless I get lucky with this, I'll probably never own it. The one that I really did like, and I haven't picked up yet, is a YSL Eau de Parfum. Just a nice, pleasant amberwood, woody, sweet base. Very, very easy compliment getter. Nothing groundbreaking, of course, but just an easy to wear, casual. Well, the Eau de Parfum you could even pull off maybe in semi-casual or semi-formal situations, but performance through the roof all day, project for a couple hours. And I haven't picked it up yet. That's weird. I want to talk to you about these things here. You can get them at Shoppers, and I think like a few other places do them, like Sephora and stuff. It's a sample set. You get all these samples. I've got 4 different ones for $80 or $90. You get all these samples, and then you get to pick one of these. So for $80, $90, that's not bad, guys. That's how I get a lot of them. It's a nice case for them, and a nice book. A little write-up on the cologne and stuff. And nice thing about them too, if you get in tight with your Sephora person or your Shoppers person or wherever you get them and they have them, when these get discontinued and they still have some, they'll sell them to you like for $40, $50, and then you get one of them colognes. So yeah, really good deal. Couple I'm looking forward to getting this year right now is going to be the Y Eau de Parfum. I want to get that. Da Vinci Gentleman, I believe it's called. Nice scent. Iris and Tonka, nice scent. There's a new Dolce & Gabbana, the one coming out. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's going to be new. I'm slowly starting to like the one more and more, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Trying to think of others that I'm looking forward to. Now, that doesn't mean they're coming out this year or anything, just ones I want to get. Still looking for that English Laundry number 7 for men. I'll eventually get it to complete the collection. Fahrenheit Parfum. I'd like to get my hands on that, but that's super expensive. Again, not that I don't have the money. I just, in my mind, I can't justify spending that kind of money for something that old. Yeah, that's really all I can think of off the top of my head, guys. So they were just some of my favorites this year. Like I said, if you ever come across this one, guys, pick it up. It's great, really is, especially for the price. I think you can get it online if you want to at discounters for like $15, $20. Jesus, why not? Can't really think a couple of my worst pickups this year. Maybe I'll come back with another video on that. Yeah, I will. I'll do a worse one next, and we'll see. Alright, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other. Happy New Year. Please be safe. If you're out partying or you're going out partying, be safe. I hate to lose a subscriber. I don't have that many, and I'd hate to lose one to something stupid like that. So, I mean, if you want to lose me because you don't like me, that's fine. But not because you decided to drink and drive or smoke and drive or whatever and drive. Just Uber, taxi, walk, whatever. Be safe. I love yous all. Peace, love, be good to each other.